Hey guys. We love tests. Okay, so now I need Michelle to come on. Michelle! I am live in the Skate Love account, right? Hi! Round two.
Yep.
Just watching me work this out. So you know, every time we do this, there's going to be some fun, fabulous, behind-the-scenes malarkey that goes on, which makes you know that it actually is live. No take-backs. Everything on the fly. Keeps things interesting. I'm just going to sit here and look like I know what I'm doing while we wait for Michelle. Hi! She's coming. I just... Oh, yep. Typing. How's everyone today? The weather is crazy if you're in the UK. I swear I think I'm gonna... Oh, Skate Love started a new live video. Yes, I know. I'm in the account. I can't see you. We're almost there, guys. Wait for it. Are you having fun yet? So today, hi. Oh, it's hot in Arizona. It's not hot in London. I mean, the view is. No, just kidding. It's one of those things. This is the hi. Oh, Rosa, hi. Nice to see everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna get started very, very soon. Oh my God, it's so nice when everyone turns up. Hi, thank you for coming. Hope everyone's been skating today, or hooping, or skating and hooping, whatever it is, or running. You know, just doing some kind of movement magic. Oh, feeling the love, guys. I love how you all stick around while we work it out. That's true community. True community. I appreciate you. I see you. I appreciate you. Today we're going to talk, well, Michelle comes, she'll tell you. She's going to be interviewing me today. She's going to be interviewing me today and telling you all the magical things that you want to know about me. All right, we're going to do round two. Oh, nope, there she is. Hi, Michelle. I think she's here. I think the magic's about to happen. I'm on the edge of my seat. Yes.
Okay, are we doing this the other way, right?
Yeah, so turn your camera around. So basically, I've logged into the Skate Love account because my internet seems to be better. And now we can see you.
No, I'm asking if we are doing it this way. So, like you are in the other account then,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So I'm better like this.
Because now we can see you. Everyone can see us both? Thumbs
Hello.
up? Yes, I'm getting thumbs up over there. Brilliant.
I don't know what happened though. Woohoo!
But this way,
so Joy is the official interviewer. I am just interviewing her. So I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm gonna do my best.
You're gonna be amazing.
So are we
great.
staying like? Yeah. Thank you. You too. You look really cute. So Joy interviewed me last time. It was the 1st of September when we launched the virtual celebration. And we started with the interview explaining a little bit about what is going on this month, about the activities, about why we decided to do this. So here we are again, and now we're starting with the team members. And Joy is the team member number 1 because she's the official interviewer of this section. And last year, well, I'm gonna ask you that so you can explain. But
hi, Kasi.
First question for you. Oh, from Russia. Hello.
It's so nice to see you.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. So one of the things that we wanted to to start talking about is about what did you learn in the lockdown and how was that for you? Because everybody has been through the same, you know, there's madness in the world. So we have to say something about it.
Yeah, well, lockdown's been crazy. It's funny because it's good and it's bad. I had actually just come back from a year traveling around. Part of the time I was in Barcelona, part of the time I was in Madrid. I went to Bali, and I'd already been disconnected. So when I came back, all ready to roll back into London life, it was like, nope, actually, you're going to sit still for a while. So it wasn't much of a transition. It was more of a like,
Wow.
okay, now I'm definitely I've got cabin fever because I was ready already to kind of reintegrate into the world. Um, but outside of that, it's been really, really nice. I've had time to connect with people that I wouldn't have had time to connect with before. In London, it's so difficult to meet and see people. And now we've actually been forced to sit still. And as much as
Yeah.
it sucks, it's also really good because it makes you take note of what's going on in your life. It makes you, do the things that you've actually been wanting to do and haven't had time to do. So that was nice. And I've found a reappreciation for the communities that I was building before. So I think I've been really lucky in this madness to be able to have to be able to have just really connected more and grounded down more into the things that I love and spend more time, even if it's virtual, with people that I care about. Doesn't mean I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, this is yeah, you have like to have a strong mind, right? To be able to see the positive things in this time and just to be productive, be creative,
Yeah.
be strong, because this is what we have to do. Otherwise we get crazy. We turn,
Mental.
well,
Yeah. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
that's the
but
hardest
it's
thing to do, and also the best thing to do is to try to find. I know I'm like a big old hippie when I'm talking, but I'm always trying to find the silver lining. I'm always trying to find, okay, this situation sucks, but what can I learn from it? What can I do with it? How can I be better or do better or help someone else that isn't as fortunate in their situation as I am, because now I have the capacity to do it. I have the time to do that.
yeah, that's great. Congratulations for being like this, my friend. This is the best attitude you can have.
Thank
I
you.
like that. I like that. And now coming back to our world, or a micro world of roller skating, and coming back to the event and the festival, I want you to explain how was the first time that you thought about being part of the team, and because I remember very well the moment that you told me the
Was it when
festival
we were on the
something that,
benches outside?
yeah, but why did you decided to collaborate and be part of the team, and explain a little bit about how was it for you?
So my first year of Skate Love was 2018, and I came because I was teaching with Marwa we were doing the roller hoop sessions. The majorettes and Marwa were doing the
Oh,
roller
nice.
hoop. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I didn't know what to expect. I'd heard so many great things about Skate Love, and I've always skated, but I was really passionate about hooping at the time, and so I just threw myself into it. Went with the girls that I knew, the hoop troupe, and I was exposed to so much, so many different types of skaters, so many different types of people. Everyone was helping each other. Everyone was laughing. Everyone was dancing. The vibe was so cool, and I was like, oh my God, how have I never heard about this before? And two, how can I be involved with something like this? Because this is home for me. Like anything that is bringing people together and elevating each other and really just making us laugh, like kicking off them and those happiness endorphins. Like,
You know
how do I get
something,
involved?
now that you said this is home to me, it's funny that, and it's great that some people they think like that. They say the same, like it's like home to me. This is Charlie from Dubai. He's always saying that also. Like
Charlie, shout
he
out to
comes here and
Charlie.
he feels like, yeah. He said the same. I love that.
Yeah, and it's nice. So really that I connected really strongly with the vibe of it all and the feeling of it all, and I saw that there was, I'm such an entrepreneur. I'm always like, how can I help? Like, where, if I like, is there a spot that you need me? I'm happy to jump in and like plug a hole. And then I remember asking you, I was telling you, oh yeah, I do branding and I do marketing and I do this. And you're like, how can I help? Please. How can I be involved?
And Neil is saying, I'm there like swimwear, he's
Yeah.
always there.
I love
Neil.
it. What's up, Neil?
I remember that moment. I remember that moment perfectly, Joy. Really. I remember when you said, "Oh, but yeah, but I can do this, I can do that, I can help. You need help. We can do that." And I was like, "Yeah, that's great." Yeah, I remember that moment. We were that was in 2018
That was in
then.
2018. We were outside, I remember.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I think it was after the discos. You were running around. I was watching you. You were running all over the place, like doing all this stuff. And like, we took a moment to sit down and have some food. And then I jumped on you, like, how can I help you? But yeah,
Thank you. I really appreciated that.
It was good. And
that
then we
was
just
great.
talked and came back to it. I think it was like 6 months later or something. And we were kind of just figuring out what you needed. And then I came on board.
Wow, that's amazing. And that was that image of me running around. This is something that I don't want to see of myself, but yeah. And then you said, like, I just stopped to eat something. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Whenever you run these events, when you run events, it's your baby. So you're always really actively
involved, about that.
making sure things are, making sure things are done. And also if you're running with the volunteer staff, like it's going to be short. So you really do have to keep your eyes on the prize. And because, I do events as well. I know what it's like to have a team that you can count on to help you do the stuff so you can breathe and actually enjoy a little bit of it,
Yeah. I remember that when you told me that, I was looking for your profiles and your events, and you were doing some really, really interesting things. And I haven't been able to attend. Well, now it's complicated, but one of my ideas. Yeah, I wanna attend to one of your events, because this in Ibiza, it looks really, really nice.
And you're close.
She's into wellness, and also I like your stretchings, and I think, really good. I really like the style, because for me, in my body, it I don't know, in some way it works.
Well, it's the best.
It works for me.
If you're a dancer, you're a skater, like all the things that you're doing, you need to for longevity, you need to stretch, you need to, have mobility, flexibility, and everything that I'm doing, even it all supports each other. Like the community stuff, it's all wellness. Like it's mental wellness, it's physical wellness. Like the more that we come together and do these things, it ticks all the boxes all the way around.
So many people that says that skating is like a therapy, right? They skate and they feel relieved, free, like the problems for that amount of time they are disappeared, they're gone. So it's but it's true that we should stretch more.
It's hard on your
hand.
body.
Who is stretching from this group?
Yeah, I'll send you some. I'll send you some.
We are not disciplined.
We'll put them on the. We'll put them in the Instagram TV. Some skater stretches.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's hard on your body, and I'm not young, so it is definitely, you feel it in your knees and your hamstrings and your low back. Like it's really important to take care of those muscles. Yeah, exactly, Storm Skater. So, got my eye on you. You better be stretching, girl.
Yeah. And keep an eye on Joy on her stretchings, because they're really good, and it's necessary to do that. I'm the first one, because I used to stretch when I was dancing or when I had a gig or something, but it's true that I don't know, we get lazy, and then we are like we dance and skate like crazy, and then we cannot walk, and then we go back home, and we're like, oh shit, I can't even walk properly, It's because we're not stretching.
It's so common. Yeah. It's weird. Like as much as we're moving, like it's weird that most people don't warm up or cool down, but that's a story for another time. I'll be sure to write my rant up. The skater ramp. Everybody better stretch.
Yeah, this is another thing that we were talking about including for the festival. And coming back to the festival, and coming back to our production tasks, because this is what we have to be doing in the team. Like, so I would like you to explain how we organized our task when we were. You have to explain also that I'm like always like improvising in some things and confirming here and planning here and closing things, and there are many things that we have to do, and it's not so easy when you're not, when you have a big team it's easier, but when you don't have a team, like a confirmed team, and we need, I think, maybe 10 minimum,
Yeah.
10 people, right, to be able to do things
On the level
properly.
we want to do them.
But yeah, exactly, that's another thing, the level, of course. And then how was your perception of this madness in Skate Love when you started to work with us?
Well, it's funny because we're so similar. Like I have a million ideas and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this and that sounds great. Oh my God. And then we talk and we're like, yeah, that's vibing off all this stuff. And then you realize like, actually, okay, we don't have time for that. Okay, that's a great idea, but maybe we're gonna do that one next year. And and so I completely get it. And I'm very flexible because for me, I like I said, I know exactly that feeling of wanting to create something magical, and you've got all these wonderful ideas, and it's just about figuring out when's the right time to drop each of them into the slot each of them into the program. And sometimes it's not going to be the year that you wanted; it might be the next. But I think it's really nice to actually work with someone that has that same mindset. Hey, Philly has that same mindset, which is to create something great, and also it's creating something great for a whole lot of people, and all these people have different desires,
thing, right?
They have different interests. Yeah, so it's nice to have all these different things, and I swear I think we'll get to them all. We'll just like it'll be like the 6th year, the 7th year, 12th year, everything will be ticked off the list.
Guys, I have to say something about Joy, but something that is very funny to me. I have an idea, I tell her, she gets excited with me, and that's sometimes dangerous. It's like, Joy, I think we should stop. This is great, but then when are we gonna do this? Something. Let's forget about this and let's just go to the next idea, and because otherwise it will be I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So
it'll be like a 5.
I really like from you that we are connected in the mindset and the the vision, right? Because at the end, all these ideas, the excitement of creating these ideas is basically because we know that we will share with people that will be excited as well.
Yes.
This is for me, at least, what I feel the most. It's like, if I'm gonna share something with someone, I'm excited to know that this person will be excited as well, the same as I am.
Yes.
And this is excitement to me. If someone is like not bothering, not caring about that, it's like, well, of course I'm not excited at all. I prefer not to say anything.
Yeah. Well,
but
also
this is the
like
thing with the
that
communities.
excitement feeds into the event. Like how excited we get when we're talking about these things and planning these things. All of that feeds into the event. It's exactly why, as we're talking about before, like you've created such a positive community vibe, is because you already had that. Like it's the energy that's coming off you. So when we're sitting and talking about things that you want me to help you to collaborate on, and we're like vibing off these ideas, it means that when it gets to the fruition of those things, all that energy and all that fun and all that joy that we had when we were coming up with the ideas is going to disseminate into the actual event, and that's great.
Yeah, that's the thing with about having people that has experience organizing events as well, because this is one of the things that I've learned, that sometimes people want to get involved and they don't really have any experience, and then at the end it could be complicated, right? Because then because there are many things like the planning and the concept. So I really appreciate when you started to work with us, because that was like a push, like a push to the whole team and to the event, and also another person that is excited like me. It's like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, and wow, what is this? No, no, no.
But
Everyone's
always
what,
remember,
what?
everyone sometimes gets
Neil is saying
keep it in
something.
there. That's true. That's very true. But we don't worry about those people.
Always.
We worry about the people that are happy, the people that are enjoying what we bring. Because it's true, you aren't always gonna please
Oh,
everybody.
that's right.
And
That's
the goal is not to please everybody. The goal is to create something that you can be proud of with a team that you're happy to do it with, and share that out to the world. And whoever is excited and wants to join in and be a part of it is welcome. And the people that don't, bye, Felicia.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. And let's talk about the disco, because
Woo!
you were last year in you were the host, and I'm sorry because I was like, Joy, you have to do this now, Joy, and you were like, okay, fine, okay, let's do this, let's do
Oh
that.
my God. If anyone was at that roller disco, the first year that I was hosting was last year, and it was amazing. We had great artists, so my role was to facilitate the performances and work with the DJs for the music, and we were trying new things like, the speed skating and the backward skating and the couple skating, just trying to bring some more interesting things to the roller disco, and also to get more newbies involved with skating, because a lot of times it can be intimidating, right? You go to the disco and there's all these amazing
Yeah.
skaters and you're kind of like, is there space for me? So trying to make it more inviting. And then I wasn't expecting to actually host, like, with the microphone and like go out and be talking to everyone. I thought I was just going to be in the background facilitating and making things happen. And then it was like, oh, it's going to talk like that. And next thing you know, here I am. I was like, sure, no problem, I'll do it. That's me. That's me. I'm always a yes person. I'm like, okay, no one's gonna do it. I'll do it. Don't worry, we got this. And then I walked out onto the stage, or rolled out onto the stage, and I'm looking around, and there's just like all these people staring at me. It's like, hi guys, I'm Joy. You probably don't know
And
me.
this is where you got this really nice photo from Cesar from Talavera Patina. He has a really nice eye. I really like it. And hello, Cesar, if you're around. Well, you will hear this sooner or later. And so it's true that we have to be always flexible with this and this is also one of the, it's something part of the personality of the organization of the event, when you're like open and flexible, professional but informal, like
Yeah.
and open to create something suddenly or to improvise in a professional way. This you need like skills to do this type of thing
Yeah.
because it's not so easy, right?
It's not. I mean, oh, and you're breaking up a bit. But my background is in theater, so I, not as an actor, but as a theater technician, so costume designer. I trained out of MFA. That's what I went
Oh,
to grad school for. And
I
in the
didn't know
theater,
that. Oh.
yeah, it's all live. So there is no,
Mm-hmm.
oops, let me go try again. It's like on the fly. So I'm very comfortable with that essence of events, because I've had to do it, and not so much from just standing on the stage, but having to make sure that things actually work. So if all of a sudden the lights go down, or all of a sudden someone's dress rips, or all of a sudden someone slipped on the stage, like, it's my responsibility to fix it, so that way the actors feel comfortable to continue on with what they're doing. So it's weird because I have such a straight, like, I've had so many different lives, a costume designer, a gymnast, I work in advertising, I run wellness retreats, I'm a yogi. So all of these things come together when I'm working with what I would consider like alternative fitness, wellness, and community events, which is what I think Skate Love is all of those things together.
Now I understand why we connect so well, because I'm also part of the, well, I was a dancer, not with skates, but I was a dancer, and I had to also be like for whatever problem that we had on stage. We had to resolve. We had to keep going.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I understand
It's
perfectly
good
what you're
training.
saying.
It's good
Yeah, and then
training.
this is why it's like I get stressed, but it's true that we manage it in a different way, right? We have to just resolve, look for a solution, and just keep going like that. Okay, now we're gonna get into the audience questions. So I have 12. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hope
7,
these are
8,
nice,
9,
easy
10,
questions.
11,
Take it
12.
easy on me.
Yeah, 12 numbers. So I'm gonna do the same as Esto lo pagas tú, again, the format that inspired me to do these audience questions. So give me a number from the number 1 to number 12, and I'll tell you the question.
Okay, I'm going to go with number 4.
Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is a long one.
Oh, goodness.
Now that Skater Booty brand is up and running, after launching at Scale Off last year, where do you want to focus? Where do you want to focus your attention between hooping, skating events, and clothing brand?
Oh, God, who asked that question? Okay, so yes.
Well, I don't have any name. So I don't have any name here, so it's a surprise question.
So last year, on a whim, I made those skater booty shorts and I brought them to Skate Love Barcelona, and Michelle was so kind as to let me have a little space on one of her tables to sell them. And they were great. It was wonderful, and it was a great big hit. And since then, it's become a massive brand. In 1 year's time, it's really gone from strength to strength. And it's an interesting question because it does mean that you have to, if you're a person, it goes back to what we were talking about a moment ago. If you're a person that's doing 10 different things, like you have to figure out how to juggle them. Like, where does your focus go at any given time? And this is such a hard question because I have such a love for all of it. Like I've been really good about combining my skating and my hooping together. Any roller hoopers on here? So I can get both of those going at the same time. So that kind of counts as one. But I think the events is always going to be a big part of my life. Like whether it's my own personal events, like the ones in Ibiza, or if it's collaborating with you. And then also the skate club. I'm all of it. My answer is all of it. I'm focusing on all of it.
Oh my God, Joy. The excitement, girl.
Sticking to it.
Yeah. Okay, give me another number. From 1 to 12, except for 4.
2.
2. Okay, number 2 is from Lolly Skates. Thank you, Lolly Skate, for participating in this. Okay, so the question is, what was your highlight of being part of Last Skate Love's epic events? Oh.
Wow. I think it was all the new friends that I made. I mean, being part of it was great and doing all the fun and learning all the skating and stuff, but to actually leave the event and still be friends with the people that I've met at the event. Because I've been to so many events where people there'll be like 100 people or 500 people and like you meet one. I actually made more than 10 friends that I actually speak to on a regular basis, that I actually see, that I actually have a relationship with. And I think that's a testament to the types of people that go, that you actually nice. Even that they live somewhere else, you plan to meet up again at Skate Love, like someone from the States, like, oh, I can't wait to see you at Skate Love. Or that was kind of one of my highlights for sure.
That's nice. Another number from 1 to 12.
How many numbers do I have? 12? I'm going to go with 11.
4, you can't say that. Okay, wait. So 11. What gives you the drive to skate every day with the same passion, even after skating all your life? Oh, slow-mo. Okay. Oh my God.
That one is because I can't imagine not skating. Like the freedom that I feel, and I know it's so cliche that everyone says it, like the freedom that you feel, like once you put your skates on, and even without doing any tricks, It's not even about the tricks or the dancing or anything, but just to go on a, 20 or 30-minute skate down to the Thames or something, like anything, like that freedom of being able to just float through the world, to have yeah, I don't know, it's undescribable if you haven't ever skated. So try it, and if you are skaters, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you put your wheels on, it's like you're a bird or something. You're just flying through the world, you know. And then obviously when you learn new things. I mean, I'm from California, if you guys can hear my American accent. And I've been skating forever, like on the beach. But and it's like, if you look at people skating on like the boardwalk or in Venice, it's so nice. You're just like, the wind is in your hair. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
But you're just in your own world. You got music going, and it's just movement. Movement is the source of all life. It's the source of all, when you get that kind of endorphin kick from it. And then if you learn a skill on top of that, great.
That is one of my dreams, to be, I haven't been in Venice Beach in my life, so I don't know. I am inspired by that scene, but I haven't been there myself.
Oh, see,
so that's one of my dreams. And a friend of mine that is not a skater, but she's a very good friend of mine. She told me that she lives like, I don't know, 15 minutes from there. She said, Michelle, you should come here, visit me, and we go to Venice Beach. You bring the skates. I'm like, don't say that. I will do it tomorrow if I can.
Do it. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have them.
It's a great.
Yeah.
I mean, Venice Beach is great. I mean, I lived in Venice for a while. It's funny because when I lived there, I'm not going to tell you my age. It was a dump. Like, and it's dangerous. Like, some of the streets and stuff. Like, it was old school. Like, proper. Like, you had to, not walk down certain alleys. But it's got its own vibe and its own history, and there's so many places that I would love to go skate in the US, like in the South, and it's nice to see all the different types of skating. Like, the more you do it, you're exposed to all these different ways.
Have you seen this big space? If Beto is here, maybe he can explain, because have you seen this big space where everybody's skating in the US now? I don't know if it's in California, but
Beto, are you here?
It's something massive. It's a massive area, and then they have in the back, you see, I don't know what is that, to be honest. I don't know what it is, but it's huge.
Is it by the beach?
And then no, it seems that it's far in. It's not at the beach. It's I don't know.
I have
somebody
no idea.
Somebody has to say something here, because I don't know, but I've seen the images of that. It's just a massive space, and looks like the floor is really nice. Seems that they have been using that for shootings, and
so we're gonna have films. We'll have to find out from Beto and put it in the comments and see if anybody knows where it is and if they've been. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and Beto, and it's amazing how because everybody's skating outdoors now, and so there's new areas that people are discovering more in the US, because the US.
But they're closing down all the roller rinks in the US. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. Like, that's so strange.
Do you hear me now?
I didn't hear the last part.
Yeah, I saw that I was loading again. I don't know. No, let's go to the next question so you can speak, and then it's better. So give me a number. From 1 to 12.
9.
Okay, 9.
Number 9. Come on, 9.
Number 9. 12.
Roll the dice.
Okay.
I feel like I should have rolled
a long one.
The numbers next time.
This question is from Philly.
Okay.
How do you...
Oh, frozen. No, what? You froze.
Oh my God, I don't know what is going on. How do
Today
you juggle?
Technical.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna read it. Let's see. Let's hope that is fine, the connection. How do you juggle all your hobbies? Skate, yoga, hoop, ballet, run your businesses. What keeps you going? What's your inspiration?
Coffee and wine.
If you had to choose, oh, this is difficult. If you have to choose, which would you pick? This is Phyllis' question.
Why do you have to pick one? Why do you guys want me to pick one? Well, it's kind of similar to the last question. It is very much that they're all connected, so I can't really break them apart. I do less of my hooping on a daily basis. I'm still part of the majorettes and we train once a week, but I tend to miss them because I'm skating or teaching yoga classes. So I think it naturally comes in waves. So some days you'll feel more like you, depending on what your body wants. Like I've been taking classes during COVID with Aisha Raya with Storm Skater. You guys all know her. Teaching me some of these really strong, tricks that break your groin, like the grapevine and all these other weird leg contorting skate moves. And so some days I can't skate. Those are the days that I do yoga, or those are the days that maybe I pick up my hula hoop when I'm feeling a bit dancey. So it's not so much that they have to exist separately from each other. It's more about listening to what my body needs on any given day, and then doing that. I will never be a person that can only focus on one thing. Maybe I have ADHD. I don't know, but I will never be a person that can just do one thing. It's not in my nature. But I don't. Yeah.
If you stop, or
Huh?
if you select one, then you will be dead, because
then
you need more movement,
or something.
more action.
I'll feel incomplete. But it's true, because I it makes you a little bit anxious at times, because I'm always like, I got so much to do. But then you just do some yoga.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
This is do yoga, because then you're like, okay,
Calms
fine, now
everything down.
now is the time for yoga. Okay, and we have more questions here. Give me another number.
How much time do we have left?
How much time? Well, it's 6:30. We can answer another one. Okay. And yeah.
Hi guys.
And then the end. And then the end.
And then the end.
So another number. It's like a bingo this time. This is like a bingo.
I know. I'm telling you, I should have brought dice to roll to make it like a game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. We should do that with the other team members. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with number 10. I don't know. No. I'm gonna go with
10?
number. No. I'm gonna go with number. What did I do? I picked 2. I picked 4. Did I do 5?
No.
Let's do 5.
Okay, number 5. Yeah.
Number 5.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one. Oh, what's your best trick? How long did it take you to learn skating? Oh, this is cheating. She has like 3 questions in one. Oh my God, 4. Okay. What's your best trick? How long did it take you to learn skating? How did you get confident? How long have you been skating, and why? This is from Philly.
Okay, Philly, you're sticking them to me today. Okay, so I've been skating. I'm gonna go backwards. I've been skating since I was a child. Like I said, I had those little plastic roller skates. Did you guys know the ones that you put them on the shoe and they would like expand? It's like a clip-on. It's very American. Anyway, I had those from very little, so I was skating at the beach when I was young. So that's one. And confidence to skate. I am one of those people that just assume that I'm going to be able to do it. Don't know where that comes from. But I literally just assume that if I try something, I'm going to be able to do it. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do it on the very first try. It may take me 100 tries, but I'm very committed to getting to that 100 tries. It doesn't matter if it frustrates me or not. I'm kind of like the type of person that's like, oh, I want to learn to scuba dive. So I just assume I'm going to be able to do it if I commit to it. So I call it naivete. I don't know. I'm a little crazy. So that's...
You know something about being confident. I don't know if I told you this before, but I thought that I was like a natural in motorcycles. I thought I was a natural. Why? Because I know how to drive a car perfectly, and I'm a very good driver. And I know how to drive a bicycle perfectly. And I'm also
in the middle of the two.
Oh, I was like, yeah, it has to be. And I didn't think about it at all. I didn't think about it. And the first time I had my husband in the back, so extra weight. And I noticed that I was like, not going like, straight. I was like, shit, I don't know how to go on. But I realized I realized after I did it. That was the first time my brain noticed something like this. Like, okay, you are so sure that you are confident doing something, but you don't know how to do
But
it.
you've
And
never
your
done
mind is like,
before.
yeah, you know how to do it.
But
So
maybe your brain's like, well, one has an engine and the other one is a bike and it has wheels, so meet in the middle. I'm sure I could figure it out, kind of thing.
yeah, I wasn't used to the engine with a small vehicle.
Yeah.
So I was
The balance,
all
and
messed
I'm
up,
sure it
all
wasn't
messed
a
up.
good idea to have someone else on the back on the very first try. You probably would have been able
Yeah,
to. I have confidence that you would have been able to wing it on your own without someone on the back.
for example. Yeah, for example that, yeah, of course. But
I
you
think
know, it is what it is.
this is the thing about confidence, and it's also one of the great things about skating. If you think about confidence, confidence is built over micro wins. So if you can successfully do one thing, you are more likely to assume that you can successfully do another thing. So if you keep those things small and then keep stacking on top of it, eventually you get to the point where you are much more comfortable trying new things because there's a part of you that thinks that you're going to be able to do it. Um, and or you become the extreme, which would be us, that just assumes that we can do everything.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
But it is,
And that was a big bug, huh? A big
yes, it's
bug.
a massive, they love me. Mosquitoes love me. I'm in London. I'm the one person that's getting bit by mosquitoes at nighttime. I don't know what's going on. And this is like some wasp trying to attack me. Okay, so that was the second part. The third part was what was the first thing I learned and how long did it take me or something?
The Yeah, how long have you been skating and why? Yeah, you explained that already,
Got
I
that
think.
one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
how long have you been skating and why? Yeah, that was the last one.
Oops, I was going backwards. The hardest trick that I'm still learning is this bloody
Yeah.
grapevine.
Hmm.
Grapevine.
Oh,
And it's like the
that's a
Aishwaraya
nice
version of
one.
this grapevine. So like really properly, like toes going and then heels all the way out. You guys seen her, like how she's got her legs going all super.
I haven't. No.
Oh my goodness, I'll post. It's, look, she's on here laughing. She's trying to break me. It's like, it is the hardest thing that I've ever tried to learn. I'm still learning it. It's very frustrating. I'm very sure that I'm going to get it. So I'm always surprised when I don't get it because I keep thinking that
Wow.
I'm going to be able to get it.
Okay, now I want to learn it too, like her version. I haven't seen it, so I'm
It's
gonna.
what it is it's the drills that you have to do before you start to actually do the grapevine so you can actually make it smooth. I'm going to send you a link because she's insane.
Mm.
It's so good. And in my head, it's like I understand the concept. My body, it's like muscle memory. It's getting there, but it's so
Hmm.
hard to maintain. So I'm still learning. Look, you got to keep practice. I'm practicing. I am practicing. But that's the hardest thing. So I'm gonna be really, really super stoked when I get it. And it's been, how long have I, Storm? How long have you been trying to teach me this move? Like
4 months.
Look, okay, side buster over here. He's saying 4 months. I've only properly been practicing it for like a month.
Maybe.
She said,
Maybe.
She said, like, how
no,
long have you been teaching me this move, Storm? Are you still there? She's just telling me to
she's there.
practice.
She's yeah.
Yeah. 3 months. Okay, I got 4 months.
Three
I got 3
months.
months. Okay,
Well,
I need to step up the pace. So as you
do
can
you know?
see,
Do you know how to do? Do you know how to do the crazy legs?
I know how to do the crazy legs. That took me a bit of time as well. Look, yep, that's
Because
right.
crazy legs is another one that is.
And it's
You
interesting
need.
because a lot of people do that move so differently. And I've seen, like, when I've spoken to Brian and he's like, watch your hips, like don't mess up your knees, because a lot of the ways that people are doing it can actually be bad for the body, like bad for the knees and bad for the hips. But it is definitely a go-to move. And that one took me a while. I would say that took me like probably the same, like 3 or 4 months to learn before I actually felt comfortable in consistently doing the move.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
But much
I
easier
have
than
to.
grapevine, yeah.
I have to check that. Now I'm like all curious. I want to enter the challenge. I want to do that as well.
Yes. Look, we need to
I'm
submit
gonna.
them. I'll do a crazy
Yeah.
legs grapevine drill video to September and send it in so you can see what I'm working on.
Oh my God! Like a this a sequence of the most difficult moves.
Sequence of the most
Made,
difficult moves.
hey,
Exactly.
but with the storm version, not like whatever version. No, A
The
Shariah
storm
version.
version. Exactly. Wait,
Downtown Detroit and finish with the Nutcracker.
what's
What?
the Nutcracker? That sounds not good. Is a Nutcracker the splits?
I don't really know, but maybe he's
I've never heard
just.
of that movie. But you remember when last year, I don't know if you saw Mike, it's Mike Shane, the photographer that did the splits. He was wearing my skater booty shorts and he was
Yeah.
in the, nothing but the shorts and skates. And then he went to the circle and did the splits and like came back up. Do you remember that? I'm like,
I remember that because we have a really nice photo of that. That was
yes.
the moment. The moment.
I'm like, whoa.
And I must say that was the skater booty moment.
That was the skater booty moment for sure. He rocked
Yeah.
him. He rocked him.
Yeah.
I was very shocked
So
and amazed.
so well, he says that it's in Atlanta rings. I don't know this one. I don't know which one is this. So we have to.
I feel like we're gonna have like research after this. We've got the platform, we've got the Nutcracker, like all kind of things we have to research.
Yeah, we have to put the links from Storm as well.
Oh
like
yes,
the
yes.
Yeah. Well, we have arrived to the end of this chat. It was a really nice one, a really fun one with you. I'm so sorry I couldn't do it from the other way around. I don't know what's happening.
It'll still save in the group, so we're all good. And it's been nice speaking to you. We just spoke last. I feel like this is the most I've spoken to you in like forever. I speak to you almost every day now.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. So it was really nice speaking with you, and it's even nicer to have you in the team. I must say, I always say everything that I feel, and hello from Badalona.
And I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything that you're doing, and I'm really happy to be part of the team. And I'm super excited to see all the rest of the content that's coming out this month. It's awesome that you're putting the energy in doing this.
One thing we have to say before closing this conversation. You have to say a little bit something about one idea that we have for next year.
Wait, which one? Can I say what it is?
Which one? Because we have many.
I know. I'm like, which idea are we talking about?
We're talking about an idea that I've been trying to achieve for years now.
The one that has models involved, clothing involved. That one?
Yes.
Next year, people. You heard it here first. Look, I'm freaking out the dog. You heard it here first. Yeah. Michelle has been trying to pull off the roller disco fashion show of all fashion shows for a while now, and we've been talking about it. And it is on the charts. We are planning this. We are in this moment of how do we pull it together? How do we make it happen? We need your positive juju because this is going to happen, guys. Next year, it's going to happen. It's going to be the roller disco of all roller discos with a big old, I almost said curse word, but this is PG, a big old fashion show in the middle of it. Ever.
Yay! Woo!
And
hello from Arizona.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's an idea that we're not going to say anything else because we're planning that. So for next year we have many new things coming.
Yes.
And
we had to figure out how we could top the roller disco from last year because all the artists were amazing. All the participants in the little contest were amazing. So we have to top it next year, and this is one of those great ideas. Yeah.
Woo!
Applauding ourselves.
Look at the cable. Oh my God. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being here. Say hello to everyone. Hello to Arizona. Oh, nice. Badalona, and what else? And Russia, it was here. And so thank you, Joy, again, and see you next time. So we have the next interview is on Thursday. For those who are into the production details of the event, Joy will be interviewing Mateo with another team member and project manager, and as I said, my second brain or something.
Right-hand man.
My right hand. And so see you on Thursday at 6 in the same channel. Scale of Barcelona.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh, look what it did to my face.
I want to do the same.
I went to turn it off and it turned me into wait. Oh no! It's like I don't know what's happening. Aww. Okay, see, I've had too much coffee today. Aw, that one's nice. Hey, queens. This has been too much fun.
So
Oh, look, there's
funny.
roller skates. Those are roller skates going up.
Where?
Ro-
Oh shit! There.
You see the roller skates?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes.
That's
I
amazing.
didn't
That
know
make us
that. That I
skate
didn't-
queens. Oh my god, your face looks crazy. We're learning something new every time, guys. We're learning something new every time. Be sure to send in any questions you have for Mateo, guys. And guess what? One other thing, all of this information about how we're putting these shows and things together, it's so important so you can understand what's happening behind the scenes to make this great for you. So tune in. We love you.
Yes.
I have to turn off my guy. Bye, guys.
Bye.